Please tell me we're live. We are. Okay. Good. I'm glad we're live. That makes me happy. Game is set. Tags are set. I think we're good. Okay. Does my Wii Remote work? It sure does. Look at that. Unbelievable stroke of luck. Alright. Oh. You guys don't understand how much of a miracle it is that this stream is happening right now. Today has been... I can't even... I can't even begin to explain. Oh. It's okay. It's all good. It's okay. We're here. We're here. We're streaming. It's okay. I just need to breathe. And everything's gonna be alright. Anyway, let me get names. Beanie, hello. Thwippy, hello. Void, hello. James, hello. Kira, hello. Dusky, hello. Agent, hello. I think that's everybody so far. Isn't it weird that your top live's on PS4? Yes, it is weird. And that's misleading. Because 99.9% of those views came after the stream ended. Not that many people actually showed up to that stream. It just got a bunch of views after it went live. So that's very misleading. YouTube basically treated it like a video. I'm still not sure why that happened to this day, to be honest with you. I'm fighting a 50v1 tomorrow after school, and they're all 6'12", 5,000 pounds, and I'm 3'1", 30 pounds. Do I have a chance? Do you have aura? Do you have, like, a tragic backstory that you can summon power from? If you do, you might stand a chance. If you don't, you're probably cooked. Mario, what's your best hit on the daily rip you've ever pulled? That's a good question. I got a rookie Cal Raleigh. He just had arguably an MVP season this past year. So that card went for like $2 and change. There was probably a point where the Cosmos Hollow Gengar went for a good amount. And then there's some I genuinely don't know. Like some of the numbered pulls that I have, I wasn't able to find them anywhere. So some of those, like, I don't know if I ever got a number on that Ferragamo. So probably the Ferragamo. Probably got so much money worth of cards by now. I don't. Maybe if I was able to individually sell all of them, maybe like 100. That requires that all of them actually be sold, though, so I doubt that would ever happen. That might be overselling it, honestly. But okay, so let me try and explain today. So as I mentioned previously, my house is currently being repainted. Every room except for my room, my brother's room, and my basement, which is where I currently am, is being repainted. What I was not anticipating was that every single piece of furniture in all of the rooms that are being repainted was basically ripped out of its normal position and covered in a giant plastic sheet so that it looks like a bomb went off in pretty much every room in the house. I do not have access to my water cooler. I don't have access to two of the bathrooms in my house. I don't have access to the dishwasher. I don't have access to the coffee pot. We had to mess with things a little bit just to get access to the microwave so I could have hot food. All of the plastic covers of all of the electrical sockets in those rooms have been ripped off. So I need to be careful when I'm flicking lights or I'm going to electrocute myself. This was day 1 of 4. I was basically in bed until like 2:30 p.m. today because I did not... Well, I couldn't use my kitchen. There were people working in my kitchen, so it's not like I could eat food. I had a pulmonologist appointment at 4:15 that I completely forgot about until I got the notification reminder that I set for myself. Thank the Lord above I did that. I got there. I got back. I recorded the video clips that did not use current moment background noise because the painters still weren't gone by the time I got back. Even though I was told they essentially would be. I got those videos up. I threw an outfit together and got myself to church to get ashes. I came back. I finished editing the other videos that needed to go up today, and I had my first meal at 9 p.m. But I got ashes. And apparently my lungs are good, although after sniffing paint fumes for 4 consecutive days, they might not be so good. But at least for the moment, my lungs are good. And I'm a lot lighter than I thought I was. None of the scales in my house currently work. But apparently I'm 5 to 10 pounds lighter than I thought I was at the moment. So that's cool too. Anyway, that's how my day has gone. Just imagine... Imagine somebody hammering a nail into a wall, except it's happening to every wall in the room that you're in. And imagine that for about 2 to 3 hours. That was how my day started today. So I really wasn't sure if this stream was going to happen, to be completely honest. I was not in a great mood, but I'm trying to get it together a little bit. I had a nice hot meal, and we're gonna play some Mario Party, and hopefully things will get better. I thought I might not be able to stream until Sunday, to be completely honest with you, because my living room has been torn apart, so there's nowhere for my parents to be at night besides their bedroom. The painters kindly put my parents' bedroom back together after they finished for the day. But they do in fact have their bedroom, and their TV is working. So I should, fingers crossed, be able to stream as usual. But I cannot promise that I will not be short-tempered this weekend. So don't press me. I'm not trying to like make threats. I'm just saying I have like no tolerance for shenanigans right now because this is driving me up the wall. So don't try me chat-wise this weekend. Please adhere to the rules. I also ask, please do not fill out troll mod applications, because I do individually read through each and every one of them. If you've filled out a troll application, I have seen it and I do know who you are, so just be aware of that. And that I did put in the terms and conditions that we reserve the right to terminate your time on the channel if your application is deemed sketchy or troll for any reason. So just be aware of that. With that being said, I will shut the heck up and just play the game. Thank you all for listening. And I hope we can have some fun for the next couple hours. Hello, Tanner. Good to see you. Alright, Blooper Beach. We finished the first 3 boards yesterday. We got absolutely Mario Partied to the finest extent on Toad Road, and then we proceeded to wipe the floor with the CPU on the second and third boards. But I mean, if you weren't there, I genuinely request that you go check out the end of the first board last night, because it was maybe the most Mario Party thing I've ever seen. But regardless, we're going to move along to... Oh, we're only going 2-player? That's interesting. Okay. I assume Blooper, and probably a Cheep, right? Yeah, Cheep. Okay. All right. When are you gonna start making mods? For what? Oh, you mean like giving people mod? Sorry, I was like making. If you mean giving like picking new mods, I want to leave some time for more applications to come in. If you submitted an application as of like 9:30 p.m. Eastern time today, I have read it. I want that to be known. If you submitted an application before like 9:30 p.m. EST, which was about 45 minutes ago, I have read your application. We've received 12 total so far. I would consider three or four of them to be troll entries. Troll applications. Alright, off to a fantastic start. And you get a dice block for the trouble. Watch out, a sushi just appeared behind you. Wait a minute. Sushi? Why is what is Sushi doing? Why would Sushi do this? Alright, so if I get a... Well, I have no mini stars, so it doesn't matter, but... Alright. That does very little for me. I guess I'll take the dice block. Off to a flying start. Alright, well, you are at least going to lose half of them. That's something. Alright. Oh, of course. No, make sure he loses half before he goes in the lucky pipe. Yeah, no, make sure he can keep those. Could have been worse, I guess. I guess it's not the end of the world, but... It's early game. I shouldn't be complaining. Alright, is the sushi gone at least? Yes, the sushi's gone. Okay, good. Okay, I need to roll a 6. A 5 and a 1 would be fine. Alright, let's see. Great. Not only do I miss out on the mini-stars, I land on a space that does literally nothing. Terrific. Go ahead and roll the 6. We know you want to. Okay, maybe not. Are you doing anything else today besides Mario Party? No, I do not have the time nor the energy. Tomorrow might be Gartic Phone. We had that suggested last night. I think that could be fun to do Gartic Phone for a stream. So we could do Gartic tomorrow. And then hopefully Among Us this weekend. As usual. Start. You tell me he doesn't fall off from that? I do not remember. Are we serious right now? Okay, fine, whatever. Be like that. I didn't need to win the. I actually do need to win this one. If I lose, we have to do the board over again. Okay, terrific. At least I pick up mini stars here. Don't go. Of course you go left. Alright. So we need a 6 to reach the dolphin. We get a 4. That's probably the worst thing we could have rolled. But at least we get a couple mini stars. Why would you roll a 1, 2, 3? Oh, I guess to avoid the unlucky spaces. Alright, minigame! It's time for another minigame! If Owen was here, he'd get that. Alright, I'm probably going to suck at this, but I guess we'll do our best. I don't remember ever being good at this one. Start. But I guess we'll find out. There we go. There are ice physics as well, which is just splendid. So on top of, get up, you friggin' thing. Dinosaur? Is that what Birdo is? Some kind of dinosaur thing? Get up, get up, go, get up and get going. Alright, cool. I'm buying a Pokemon pack for 10... I'm trying to remember if that's pounds. I think that's pounds. If I get something really good, Mario has to go bald. I mean, we're halfway there already. No. For 10 pounds, though? I sure hope you get something. Alright, how about a 5? A 5 would be nice. No, I can't count. A 5 wouldn't be the end of the world, I guess, but I think I'd prefer a 6. 0-1 keeps us... 0-1 keeps us safe. I won't use it yet. We're gonna risk it. Okay, that works too. We'll go mini game. Let's see if we can make up some ground here. Put Kamek in jeopardy as much as possible with these unlucky spaces. Alright, I don't like any of these. That's fun. I guess I'll go Manner of Escape. Didn't like any of those 3 minigames. Alright, so it's not that door. Start. Of course. We'll see if the one he goes through, it does not. Okay. Nope. I think that means it's gotta be this one. Yep. Alright. Maybe down the end. Nope. Alright, that means it's this one. And... yay! We did it! Okay. Should shave for content. Brother was not here circa 2023. We're all tied up! Imagine that. Get a 2 or a 3. Let's go. That's really good. That's probably the best thing for me that he could have rolled. Because we're closest to getting out of here without him collecting any mini stars, so that's fine. Let's go! We actually get lucky! Okay! Kamek loses 3 mini stars. Cool. Alright. A 4 would be ideal. A 0-1 would keep me out of trouble. 1, 3, 4, 50-50. Okay. I'll take a 3. That works. We get a dice block as well. 1, 2, 3. That's not great, but it's something, I guess. Alright, now if you could get a 1 or a 2, I'd be fine with either of those. Okay, well, screw me, I guess. Not the end of the world, though. Oh, you just have to catch it? I thought you had to land on it. Never mind, that sucks. Okay. Minigame, though. And, high likelihood that I get, Captain bonus for the mid-boss. Okay, this one I'm actually pretty good with. So I should be able to win this one. And assuming I don't roll a 1, we get Captain bonus for mid-boss. Just do fling, 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 fling. There you go. Barely. So I'll take my 5. And then hopefully don't roll a 1. Yeah, let's make real sure we don't roll a 1. I was fully expecting to roll a 1. Okay, I'll take it. Let me get some tunes in my ears, bruh. WOST and all that. Do I remember? Oh, I do remember the cheap one. This is the one with the shells. You have to throw shells at them, I think. Yeah.
Start.
This is what got us to Sticker Star Fish level, by the way. Probably not, but I'd like to think so. Uh-oh. Oh, this has to be what got us to Sticker Starfish level. I mean, look at it. It's practically a spitting image. The dude's just red instead of purple. Alright. We seem to be dog walking Kamek right now. I love Cheep Cheep. What a great species. High key. I feel like it's a mid species. It's not W, it's not L. It's N. And N means neutral, and N means you don't care. Do you watch Paw Patrol? I am 22. Alright, so we net 15 mini-stars from that. So we take a resounding lead. Not that it means anything, because this is Mario Party. Alright. Alright. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, where do we want to go here? Honestly, give me the mini games. We probably pick up more mini stars this way. Give me the mini games. Mario, you should defo check your DMs. Okay. What is this picture? Wait, what video is... Oh, this is for sure a daily rip. This has to be.
Go back, I want to be monkey.
Okay, Voxel, if you can put that in 1x1, I will add it as an emoji. No sweat. I will find something to replace, probably the Shaw emote, because it does need to be 1x1 aspect ratio.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Give me
Oh, dang it.
upward mobility. I have to remember we're not playing against
Oh, dang it.
the high-level CPU like we were yesterday.
Start.
You cannot hold it, you have to time it. Pretty generous though. They got that sticker star action command timing going on. Dusted, hello? This was the right move, I think. As long as you don't roll... Okay, we'll use a 4, 5, 6. You do, but... At least I have a chance to get 5 back. We'd be net loss of 1 if we... Or I guess we lose our lead by 1 if... Oh, peak precision. Nah, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're actually stupid. I will dog walk you at this one. Hello, Carlton, by the way. I will dog walk you at this one. It will not be close. Told you. Okay. 50% chance we get advantage in captain event. We do get advantage in captain event. Let's go! This is sunken treasure. Do I remember how this one goes? I guess we'll figure it out. Ooh. Give me normal. Because I don't have anything to worry about on the first part of my track. Okay. Net even. 4, 5, 6. Nah, give me the 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not ideal. We are even. Of course. Actually, that's fine. Nobody gets anything. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Hi, Spooky. I have had a tough day. How are you? Another minigame. Let's go. Will I dog walk you at this one? Can I tell right away? I have not played Skyjinx over the past couple of days. In theory, this shouldn't be that bad. But we'll see. You are mean for that, Mr. Magikoopa. Glad to hear you've been good, Spooky. There we go. We take those. Okay. Let's go! So that one is about speed, okay. Barely, but we got it. Alright, we got 5 on the way. A 6 would be actually not great. Either way, it's a 33% chance we land on something that's... Nah, give me the normal dice. We'll see what happens. Alright, unfortunate. Not ideal. That's not what I thought this did. Okay. Wait, that might be okay. Never mind. Not a... Oh, wait, we have a 0-1 though. We have a 0-1. If we hit a 0, we're fine. He also has a 0-1 though. Give me a 0. Crap. Alright, well. At least we got a dice block. Alright, I'll take it. Why would you... I mean, I guess. You got a 2/3 shot of landing on an unlucky space, so... Probably the two best things there. High key. I go 1, 2, 3 here. Kinda no L's. Yeah, I'll go normal. Alright, that's fine. Kinda glad I saved. Oh, actually, you can go either way. That's a spin, that's a minigame. Give me the minigame. Because, I mean, one of us could land on an event space and... I don't think I've played this one yet. We could land on an event space and they all become stars again, but in the event that we don't, in the event that doesn't happen. Yeah, there we go. Just trying to wipe bro off the map here. Gotcha.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. 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 Aw.
I swear, based on... I swear the dice rolls are predetermined before they pick a dice block. Because that's the only way that the 1, 2, 3s... The 1, 2, 3 choice and the 4, 5, 6 choice there would make sense. Actually, and that actually helps me. That's weird. Why would it... Okay. There are no L's here. I'd prefer maybe not a 2 or a 4. Honestly, a 4 would be fine too. Four is okay because we get both sets. We'd probably replace that 1, 2, 3 with something. Alright, well, guess we're getting rid of you. We did set Kamek up for those 10. Have a good night, Tanner. Alright, unfortunate. We do get captain event bonus though. Say no. You're not going to. I'm pretty sure the CPU always says yes, but I don't know if it actually changes how many Bowser spaces there are. But okay, there's only 3. That's not that many. Alright, so you're gonna get those 10. But I'm going to get advantage in the captain event. No, we already did this. Alright. 1 in 6, you've got a 3 in 6, yeah. Although if we do 4, 5, 6, it's 1/3 versus 2/3. in normal. As long as I don't roll a 4. Okay. Okay, well that sucked. Just not a 3. Okay. Alright. Nobody wins anything yet again. Huh. I forgot about this. Do I use my 0-1 here? Because we have some Bowser spaces up ahead. 1, 2, 3 could be fine as well. Yeah, you know what? Let me use the 1, 2, 3. That's okay. We can go around again. I was really hoping for a 2 if we didn't get a 1, but... Let's see what we got. That works. So you need a 3 here. I think that puts us right back here, but you do pick up 6 mini stars. Okay. It's closer than I'd like it to be at this point in the game. A 3 would be fine, a 4 would be okay. I guess I'll take it. That's 16. So that brings my lead up to 29, I want to say. Okay. I guess we're going back. Sure. It's going to be another one of those games that doesn't end. We're going to get through this and then we're going to hit the backspace and then we're going to have to do all this over again. Okay. That sets me up okay. He does get 6 out of that, but still up 20. It's really the Bowser spaces I'm worried about. A 3 would be fine, a 4 would be fine, a 6 would be fine. Alright. That's an extra 16. That'll put us at 100. We're actually getting big lucky right now. It's just those Bowser spaces that have me worried. Triple digits. Alright. You're gonna use a 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're not gonna sit here for 6 years. You're going straight to the boss. Alright. You do get captain bonus. What is my lead? 36? I don't know if he can beat me at this point. But I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna actually try in the minigame. I'm not just gonna assume that. You never know. Okay. We have a good lead. Let's see if we can keep it. Frick. Come on. This is chaos. We got it in the bag, though. We're all good. After this game, I will update the membership emotes and add the yap emote. Didn't realize it was 15. That's a lot. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. He definitely stands no chance now. Alright. Let's get... I'm noticing I actually got kind of across this year on my ashes. Normally it's just a smudge. So, W, lady that gave me my ashes. She also administered communion. W, lady. Alright, let me... What are ashes? Oh yeah, it's a Catholic thing. So, basically, Lent is a... It starts... It's not 40 days before Easter. It's 40 days before Holy Thursday. Lent technically ends the day before Holy Thursday. That's the last day. Basically, Lent starts with Ash Wednesday, which is a day where all of the palm branches from the previous year's Palm Sunday are essentially burnt into ashes. And then those ashes are put on the foreheads of parishioners to mark a couple of things. One, it's sort of like a marking of, like, uncleanliness. It's a marking of, like, dirtiness. Like, we are sinful. It's also a reminder that God formed Adam out of the dust, and that when we die, we will return to dust. And it's also a reminder of, you know, the death of Jesus, and sort of he died so that we might be free from sin. So it sort of stands for a whole bunch of different things. But yeah, generally it's sort of a visual mark to signify the beginning of Lent, and someone who is sort of taking the Catholic Lenten journey and either giving something up or seeking to do something new or different during Lent. It's generally meant as a season of change. You know, find something about yourself that you want to change or improve and really commit to that. And then once Lent is over, you know, continue that as like a regular part of your life. I don't know if other denominations do it. I think it's mainly a Catholic thing, but yeah, that's some of the Ash Wednesday lore, if you will. All right. Memberships. Badges and emoji. Let me remove Shaw and include yapping. I have a hoodie with that on the back of it, Kira. I love that. It's like my favorite one. I have a hoodie with, on the back it says, basically like a shopping list, or like a receipt, and, the total comes to 0 because Jesus paid it all. Alright, where is the emote that I just saved? There it is. We're gonna name it Yap. No, we'll call it Yapping. How about that? Alright, save and publish. Good. Okay, those of you who are members, you should now be able to use the yapping emoji. Let me know if that is the case. If it's not, I can try and mess with it some more. Yep, okay, it's working. I assume that's from a Daily Rip intro. Because I don't know where else that would have been from. But, I do be yapping, so. Alright. Back to the game. Bonus stars. Minigame star. That better be me. You're cooked, buddy. That's probably Magic Koopa. Apparently not. Oh, I picked up the 10. That's probably why. Orthodox Christians also celebrate Lent to a very strict degree, where they fast from midnight to sunset, including water, and can have one vegetarian meal and water after sunset. Interesting. Did not know that. Yeah, you're cooked, buddy. 130! Look at the emotes. Wait, she got the moves? Dog walked. Almost doubled him up. Hello? Golly. Wild. Okay. Look at the minigames. Golly. I got all 3 bonus stars too. Crazy. And the funny thing is, neither of the captain events got us any mini stars. Like, either of us. That's insane. Alright. 130. Alright. Time for Magma Mine, baby. I don't like this one very much. You'll see why very shortly. Oh, we're playing 4 again. Okay. I'm pretty sure both Magic Koopa and Shy Guy are playing, which means we need to step our game up. The worst disaster ever just happened. They hit the second time. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Most devious minions yet. What kind of freaks you send in this time? To be fair, Fishy Boopkins can get quite devious. Yeah, both of them are playing for Bowser. So, if Birdo or Yoshi win, you're canceled. We need the couple to win. One of the couple. If not, we are cooked and we're doing this level over again. Did these go in height order? That's... No. Yeah? No? No. I lied. I'm an idiot. 1! Alright, good start. How about a 4? That works too, I guess. I get a dice block as well. Setting Yoshi up to get some stars as well. I don't have to win, I just have to make sure Shy Guy and Magic Koopa don't. So, I don't mind setting Yoshi up with some mini stars. Dash space as well. Everyone seems to be starting to follow the 25-year-ago live Twitter account as we get closer and closer. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go left. Frick! Alright. Insane, but fine. Alright, get a 2, Shy Guy, come on. Ah. We do get a mini game. Okay, Goomba Village. I did not win this one the last time we played it.
Start.
I think me or Yoshi got this one, and I'm fine with that. Ah! At least Yoshi won. Hey Darren, welcome to the stream. I've had a bit of a tough day, but I'm doing all right now. How are you? At least Yoshi won, I guess. That was not good for me. Get a 1. That's not a 1. Get Captain Event bonus as well. Alright. Aha. How many rolls do we each get? it 3? Or do we choose when to stop? I don't remember. That's diabolical. They're teaming! They're teaming! I don't like that! Alright, whatever. Alright. Lucky space. We setting Yoshi up. Honestly, that's fine. Sorry, Yoshi. Slow dice block would be huge. Hey! Best case scenario. Let's go. That's massive. Okay. We're still in last, but at least we have a slow dice block. I did, J-Dog. I had church at 7. I had to finish editing videos. And then I ate at like 9 p.m. It was my first meal of the day. I've had a frickin' nightmare of a day. But here we are. Today is Ash Wednesday, yes. Okay, we have to actually play this one this time. Last time we played this one, it was a reverse minigame on a Bowser space, so we're actually trying to win this time instead of lose. Alright. Frick. I was doing pretty good. I only hit 1. That might be the best I've ever played that one. Alright, we're catching up a little bit. Hey, congratulations, J-Dog. Alright. I don't think I can justify using my... Ooh. Actually, that is a 10. Yes, we are accepting applications, correct. I could save it for later and go with like a 33% chance, or I could just go for it. Of course, we could do this and then roll a 1, and then we get nothing. It is early. I think we do it. I think we do it. Okay, we can't go back into the Zdars. That's good. Maybe a 4? Honestly, anything that's not a 1. Honestly, I'm okay with that. That's a Bowser Jr. minigame, I think. Yeah. Okay. We have to... Okay, I dog walked Bowser Jr. on the hardest difficulty at this last night. We are gonna We are going to cook him. What would I be doing for mod? Well, you've been around for, like, Roblox and Among Us streams, right? Basically the same thing the mods do there, just, like, if people spam, tell them, like, hey, don't do that, or time them out. Probably either or. Okay. There's one. Come back this way, you bugger. Gotcha. Let's go. Never stood a chance. Let's go, Yosh. We got this on lock, baby. We got this on lock, son. He's out of last. Let's go. Go get you a 10. Go get you a 10. Ah. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, I've been first, like, flat out. That's kind of wild. Alright. Get... okay, you're not. You're probably playing this smart. Did he... No, I think he... Nope, he landed on the back. That's really bad. Okay. Okay, we're fine. He got cooked. He does get a slow dice block, though. Okay. Is that just shy of the space? No, that's gonna get it, I think. Nope, that's just shy of the space. Of course, it is also a turn shuffle. Let's see who's the lucky winner. Oh, wow. Great. Terrific. Nya nya. That's the, I said it before, that's the wind-up sound for Magikoopa and Mario Super Sluggers. Alright, so Magikoopa gets captain bonus here, so we got to make sure Magikoopa finishes as low as possible. I think I remember this one. Don't you have to, like, grab a... Yeah, a hammer. Grab the best hammer you can. Don't grab a stick. Sticks don't work so good. Alright, let's go. Alright, where the good one at? Middle. Let's go. Bonk. Mines. The CPUs are slow. Against another human, this might be tricky, but I think we're positioned well against the CPUs. Bro is big mad. Okay. Just means we have less time to react, I think. Gotcha. Bonk. Unfortunately, it looks like Magikoopa is going to come second. Which is not what we wanted. Yoshi's got a chance! Yes, Yosh! Yes, sir! That works! We take those! Okay! He's gonna get maybe two bonus mini stars for third place, but we take that. Yoshi coming out of left field there to take second. Alright, we can live with that. Good job, Yosh. Again, I don't have to win, I just have to make sure they lose. Lego. Let's look at where we're at. He's still in last, but it's only by like 2 to second place, so honestly, pretty good. Oh, I forgot this didn't start until now. I just straight up did not notice until right now that the magma hadn't started rising yet. Okay. Wow! I love the toad sound effects. 2 spaces every turn. Okay. So this is just like sushis from the last level, basically. What are you doing, cuh? Actually, that's probably smart. I guess you, like, flat out guarantee you don't get hit, but, like, That's true. That's a good point, Darren. I think we gotta go, yeah. Gotta go normal here. We'll see what, that's unfortunate. Actually, if we go right... I'm saying right. Alright, 50... Nope, 75%. How have we hit the 25% chance twice? Gosh dang it. Now, is that 4 spaces always now, or is it just the one turn it's 4 spaces? I don't know. They did not give a good description. Alright, 5... Well, I guess we're gonna... Okay, no, it's just for 1 turn. Not ideal. Yoshi, you should have just said to go right, my guy. Like everybody else did. Ya dingus. Alright. Minigame time? Alright, let's go. Which one's it gonna be? Alright. Alright. Gotta be far right then. Yes. Yes, Yosh. The homie Yosh. Listen, we're using some teamwork. Far left, far left, far left, far left. We're doing some experimentation. Alright, nope, sucker. Alright, try this one. No. Alright, we take second though. And Magic Koopa comes last, that's fine. Yoshi takes first, we take second. That's all good. We can live with that. Is bro cooked? Bro is in fact cooked. That's actually probably really good for us. Oh boy, a 1, 2, 3. The worst dice block in this game. I still need at least a 2. Alright. If I get a 1, this would be really embarrassing. Okay. Just gonna say. Are we dead serious? Chat. Are we, you know what? Fine. It's landed on the 25% the first 2 times. 3 in a row! That's a 1 in 12 chance, I believe. No, you multiply them, you dingus. That's a 1 in 64 chance, by the way. Yosh. Oy. Probably smart to roll this here. Alright. Don't think we've played Tumble Temple yet. Pretty simple, just don't get hit.
Start.
Somebody gotta go. Come on, let's go. Uh-oh. Okay. Wait, this is fine. This is so fine. I mean, I'd like to win, but, like, at this point... It's getting dicey. It's getting dicey up in here. Okay. Alright, that works. Probably would have preferred Shy Guy to get third, but since he's got less mini stars, but that's okay. Get a 1, or actually don't. No, I would have wanted him to get a 1 actually. Okay. Now he's actually kind of cooking me here. Alright. I need to get at least a 2. So I have a 5 out of 6 chance. Alright, that's fine. Hopefully we didn't land on a Bowser space. We did not. Terrific. 0-1. Is that going to be that beneficial to me on this map specifically, though? Maybe at the very end. I'll get rid of the 1, 2, 3, yeah. Maybe at the very end, there's, like, after home stretch and there's a bunch of Bowser spaces and stuff, maybe. Alright, Yosh. Alright, Yoshi's getting some mini stars here. Question is, are we also getting stars here? I mean... Right. Tough. Alright. So it goes +3 and Magic Koopa gets 10 next turn. That is unfortunate. Okay. Can Magic Koopa also cook himself this turn, is the question. We're gonna find out. The answer is... maybe? Yes? That's a yes! That's a yes! That's perfect! Let's go! The CPU cooks itself. If you wanted to get a 1, I wouldn't stop you, okay? Just saying. Alright. Say no. They're never going to, but... Five. Yeesh. That's why we keep those 0-1s. Dash space, he's probably getting those 3. Unless he gets a 1, I guess. He doesn't. Alright. Game is not over. There's too many Bowser spaces on the board for this game to be over yet. Alright. Alright, we played this one last night against Master CPU and we did win. Let's see. Let's see. At least I think we won. 101. That's quite the number considering we're in the 50s right now. But we'll see. Alright. Or are you throwing the golden right at Magikoopa, I guess. Yoshi, you gotta get to these, my guy. Give me that. There we go. There we go, Yosh. I think the only real threat at this exact moment is probably Shy Guy. It was unfortunate. How are you tied with me, Big Dog? Okay. Uh-oh. Yoshi! Alright, fine, whatever. I'm in the lead, but not by much. That's fine. We take those. Go get it, Yoshi. There we go. There we go. I think we have this one at this point. Yep. Let's go. Yoshi comes in last, unfortunately. No bueno. Do you know Ander Dingus? I do not. Could be Onder, I guess. Okay. Anything but... I'm gonna just roll it, see what happens. Don't give me a 4. That's... I guess it could land on me. Me or Yoshi. Crap. Oh, he has a little booster seat. I didn't notice that. That's really cute. Oh, he's about to pick up a lot here. He goes +5. He does land on a Bowser space, though. We'll see what happens here. If we get to lose half your mini stars here. Oh, that's... Oh. Baited me. Okay. That's... okay, I guess. Not amazing, but... it's something. Put some distance. Alright. Battle for half is good if we win. Alright. Going backwards. Wait, that's fine! If you get a 3 or higher, that's fine. Okay! Okay, Yosh! I see you! Yoshi's cooking! He's cooking! Alright. This is our 3rd time playing Smash Compactor. Let's hope I don't get bullied. We called Magikoopa a transphobe last time because he beat up a transgender woman. So let's let's see if that happens again. That's not funny, by the way. I'm sorry for laughing. All right, where are we going? Where are we headed? Right here. Okay, Shy Guy is also transphobic. Yoshi, I need you to win this. Do not let Shy Guy win this. Do not let Shy Guy I think we're still fine if Magikoopa wins this, but that friggin' sucks. There's not that many mini stars, I guess. And Shy Guy wins. Okay. That is what we didn't really want, to be honest with you. That's probably worst case scenario. It's not that many mini stars. That's the only sort of consolation. We're only up by 8. I do not like that. You're not going to get a 1. Interesting choice, Magikoopa. You pick up the 10 and you land on the Bowser space on purpose. Why wouldn't you land on the back space instead? Something tells me it's gonna land on, like, Battle for half of your mini stars or something. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, you actually get 10 if you're in last. I did not know that. He might be in second now. I'm telling you, there's some cheese going on. This stuff gets decided before... Holy crap, this game is close. Ooh. Who's after me? Shy Guy? I don't know what to do here. Because 0-1 prevents me from getting the stars, but it could put somebody else in position to get them. Actually, wait. Okay, 2/3 chance I land before the stars. And if we happen to get like a battle for half of your mini stars and I won it, that could put us in a really good spot. The game's too close to play it safe right now. We get a 1 anyway. Okay. Does this even matter at this point? Just in case somebody lands on that back, I'm gonna discard the 4, 5, 6. Alright. Okay, so Shy Guy picks up the stars. We get another battle minigame. We can expand our lead if we win this. We have to win it, though. This game is too close. Last place loses 10. Okay. Do not get last. Okay. Toad and Go Seek. I think we should be able to win this one. Honestly, kind of need Magikoopa to come in last here. That's top left corner. Top left corner immediately. That's a really easy spot. Yoshi, no, what are you doing? You're selling, Yoshi. Don't sell. Yoshi, you're right there, Yoshi! Yoshi, please! Yoshi! No way you get... Okay, good. That's not great. Yoshi, you sold! You sold, big dog! Okay, our lead only increases by 2. That's not great. It's something, but it's not great. Alright. So Shy Guy's pretty much out of it at this point. Minus like a battle for half your mini stars and... Yeah, no, okay. Alright, I lead Kamek by 7. Kamek. Magic Koopa. I lead Magic Koopa by 7 mini-stars going into this last minigame. Yoshi gets captain bonus, so at least Magic Koopa doesn't get it. We gotta win, and I'd like to walk away with at least 1 bonus star, and then I think we'll be good. This one sucks from what I remember. Alright, we gotta pay attention to what goes where here. Okay, how... What's the second one? Give me that one. That's fine. No, there was another one. That's still fine, I guess. Alright, gold. Far right. What's far right? B. Okay. Look far right again. We'll go middle. What's middle? I think middle puts me on the far left. Yes. Yoshi, no! It's okay, we're in a good spot. Okay, gold. Middle. What's middle? No, okay, Yoshi got it. Wait, that's okay. I just hope I didn't cook myself here. I was just a little bit too... I cooked myself. It's only -1. I think we're all going to be tied after this. Ooh. E. Alright. Middle. Okay. Actually, putting myself far right might be a problem, though. Look at how much health he's got. Does he have 3 hits left in him, is the question. No, he doesn't. That's really bad. Okay, it's only a difference of 2, actually. It's only a difference of 2. I thought it was more than that. So we were up 7. Now we're up 5. This is close. I think this is me. Yes. My guess is they wouldn't end it in a tie, so I think I win. Because the next 2 would have to go to Magic Koopa just to tie. Yeah, I win. Okay. Closer than I would have liked, but I think I do still win. Unless... Shy Guy did just get like 25. No shot Shy Guy came back and beat me, right? I'm not crazy. Wait a minute. No shot Shy Guy came back and beat me, right? No. Apparently not. He probably wasn't far behind, though. Because he got 15 and then 2 bonus stars. He was probably pretty close. No, wow. Not really. Huh. I thought he would have been closer. Okay. I guess I'm not complaining. I guess he got hit with what? He got hit with something, I guess. Trying to remember. I know. Did he get the stars? Is that what happened? I mean, he did collect the. Never mind. All right. All right. Final stage, Bowser Station. Let's get after it. Alright. I remember the Bowser Jr. boss battle being one of my favorites in this game. This one's fun. I like the captain events in this stage too. Bowser Station's fun. I like this one. How do you choose mods? Based off of chat experiences and I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I make a judgment on who I think would be best. Alright. Let's log in. How many? I haven't decided on a number yet. At least 3. At least 3, if not more. Depending on who applies. Great start. Okay. Oof. Don't give him the slow and the mini stars, please. Oh, and that's exactly what they give him. Ooh, Kate. That's not great. And Magic Koopa picks up 5 right here. This is not starting well. Okay. Okay, if Toad rolls a 1, we get advantage in the captain event. If he doesn't, he gets advantage in the captain event. I don't remember exactly what this one is, I just remember liking it as a child. Alright. Give me a blue. Frick. Are you kidding me? I'm so done. Are you serious? At least Toad got a bunch, but like, goodness gracious. Okay. Give me... I want to make sure I get these 10. I'm going to roll the 4, 5, 6. Hoping for a 5 or a 6. That's probably best case scenario. We add 8 to the pot. We add 8 to the center pot. We're at the mini boss already? Goodness gracious. Alright. Let's whoop this guy. I remember liking this minigame. Let's see. At least we have help in Toad. Isn't the song for this one like a banger too? Yeah. Yeah, you have to land on an exact number, I believe. Give me a 5. Nope. Don't get a 6. Alright. Oh boy. This is not going well. Get a 3. Get a 3. Yes! I guess it doesn't really matter, but... Does that... Okay, that means I'm guaranteed for like an ultra hit here. Okay, good. Appreciate you, Shy Guy. Okay. Alright, that's 6. That'll put him over halfway. Board looks good right now. Points look good. Alright. Alright, we know what we don't need. That works. High key, that's not ideal. I think that's going to finish him off. Yeah. So, Magic Koopa will take second place, so that's not ideal, but Toad gets something at least. Alright. Just have breakfast? Hey, what's going on, Void? Welcome back. What'd you have for breakfast? I gotta know now. That was... Did you just call your own son pathetic? That's kind of rude, man. Alright. Not amazing, but why would you roll the 1, 2, 3 there? Egg and toast, that's valid. Why would you roll a 1, 2, 3 when you've got 5 mini stars right in front of you? Thanks for the 5 mini stars, you two friggin' numbskulls. Alright, give me... High key, give me a 4 or 5. 6 would be Stinky. That is... That's okay, I guess. Give me a slow dice block. That works too. Do I get to pick? I do. Give me from Magikoopa. Thank you. That's probably best case scenario. Although slow dice block is also... Yes, I did the emote thing. Yeah. You get Captain Event Advantage now. Do I remember this one? This one's the telephone thingamabob, right? Yeah. Twee. Voxel made that, J-Dog. I didn't. Four, a 7, or a 9. And we get the 7. That's bad. I think that means, yeah, Magikoopa gets all of them. We still have a lead, but not ideal. Alright, now if you could go through those stars, that would be great. You're going to do the 1 through... Probably smart. What would I consider spamming? Like non-stop messages that are either the same thing or like worth giving a timeout or telling someone to stop. Kind of hard to explain exactly it, but like if it's the same repeated message over and over again, that's spamming. If they're like repeated very high energy messages in quick succession, like bang 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 bang, I'd probably consider that spamming. Smash Compactor again? Alright, let's see who's transphobic this time. So Heike, the move is not to be there. The move is to punch the frick out of whoever's standing there and take it for yourself. Again, bro? What if they're spamming in Roblox or Among Us? Well, as a stream moderator, you can't really do anything unless you're playing. Most people will probably tell them to shut up in game. Also, I can't normally see Roblox chat because very few people here are actually in the same age group as me. Because Roblox has the new age group thing now. So, I rarely ever see Roblox chat anyway. And then Among Us, you can either tell them to stop or like report it to me or something, I guess, but is that my nunchuck? Yeah, okay. It's getting closer than I'd like it to be. Give me a 4. That's not a 4. Uh-oh. Just don't give me a 6. Anything but a 6. That works. Oh, that gives me everything in the pot? Heck yeah! Let's go, baby! I forgot that's what Luckies do on this stage. Crazy. Get a 2. Get a 2. Ah. Set Magikoopa up for 10, though. Don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's Bouncer. Five. All around that lucky space is wild, though. Yeah, he set Magic Koopa up for 10. We do have a lead, though. Like, even if we got hit with a half for some reason at this point, we'd still be in contention. Battle minigame? I can live with that. Why couldn't she have gotten a 2? Alright. Oh boy. Alright, Toad, Sky Jinx. Alright. So this one's about speed. Not just not dying. It's about speed. Alright. Yeah, the way. You friggin' dingus. There we go. Sorry, Toad. Buddy. Shy Guy is cooking me. Let's go. We win, though. Dubs. Toad continued. Actually, I think he got there. Okay. I was gonna say he perpetually comes in last, but not quite. Toad has been hot dog water on this board. Bro is not helping me in the slightest. I gotta carry. Alright. We lead by 16. Why? Is that the lucky? Okay, that's the lucky. Fine. Thanks for the setup, I guess. Why wouldn't you just take the 10? At least you get a couple. You're gonna have to discard a dice block. Or no, never mind. Honestly, I don't care what I roll here. Anything's fine. That is the battle minigame, okay. We lead by 26 going into the battle minigame. Okay, don't come in last. If we don't come in last, we're probably fine. Not Goomba Village again! Oh boy. Last time I came in flat last on this one, so.
Start.
Alright. Yellow, green, pink. Kind of looking at pink. A lot going into red, too. Yeah, I think pink so far. A lot of yellow. I think I'm still gonna go pink. Yeah, I'm going pink. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. We'll see. As long as we don't come in last. Something tells me we did. Nope. Well, maybe still. Nope. We did not come in last. Okay. Toad wins, that's fine. Magic Koopa second isn't ideal, but it's only a 3 mini-star difference between first place and third place. Yeah, we lose our lead by like 1 there. That's totally acceptable. Okay. Somebody else gets captain event though. Could be Shy Guy, could be Magikoopa. I'm fine with Shy Guy though, because at this point, it's a race between him and Toad for 3rd place. Okay. Alright, you gonna stick me here? You gonna give me the longest track, because I'm in first, I assume. Okay, so you're giving yourself the fewest spaces to go. I guess that makes sense. Go on, stick it to him. Stick it to him! Let's go! I guess it's whoever... It might be whoever gets there first, though. That's the thing. Roll low. Yes, sir! Toad gets a dash space as well? Cook him. Cook him. Yes, sir. Alright, Toad probably takes this unless he chokes hard. Back-to-back 6s? Yup, Toad's got it. Alright, that's fine. I pick up a few mini-stars. Toad picks up a few mini-stars. Not to the point where... Oh, never mind. Apparently I... Oh, no, they do let you finish your run. Okay, cool. Is it just whoever... Is it not over? Does it not end when you... No, okay, it does. Okay, we pick up 6 mini-stars there. Where's that in comparison to Magikoopa? I guess we'll never know. Alright. We lead by 31. That's, And Magikoopa picks up 10 stars as well. I had a feeling it was a Bowser space. Okay. As long as we don't get, like, battle for half your mini-stars or some shenanigans. Lose half. Give me lose half. Okay. That's okay. It just widens the gap a little bit more. It's only got 5. Goodness gracious. Tough game for Toad and Shy Guy. So what, it's 36 now should be my lead? That's, Technically, Toad's still in play for 2nd place at this point. I could get half my Johns wiped at this point. We're still fine. Okay, Toad rolls a 3. He gets everything in the pot. Okay. So Toad is in the mix for 2nd place. I guess if I got half my mini-stars taken, he would be in first. Okay, do I have any special dice? I do not. Don't roll a 1 or a 2. That's fine. I get captain bonus for this as well. At this point, it shouldn't matter. Nobody can touch me. I basically win. I don't basically win. I just straight up win at this point, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's feasible for anybody to catch me, as long as I didn't lose half my mini-stars in a Bowser space or something. Alright, well, this is kind of formality at this point, but I guess we'll play the game. Only one Bowser. That's not bad. That's fine. Again, it doesn't matter. Like, realistically, at this point, it's, That's fine. I'll take a Quattro. Alright. No, don't throw those. You idiot. We got 4 again. Aha! I forgot about this part. I got cooked. Uh-oh. 6? Goodness gracious. I mean, he does have like 10 mini stars to his name, so it's it don't really matter that much, but okay. Who it gonna be? King Boo again. That'd be. Technically, if I get the most here, which is kind of RNG, but if I end up with the most dice, I think I could still win this. Not that it matters. I think I will end up with the most dice. Let's see. I did. Is 3 enough is the question. And who has second most? Toad does. Nope, I lose. Alright. That's okay. I'll take second place. Shouldn't matter. Shy Guy's got no bread to his name. Shy Guy got no bread to his name. Captain bonus as well. Alright. They couldn't have touched me anyway. I was so unbelievably far ahead of everybody else. Yeah, sorry, pal. Kinda got cooked. Toad ended up in second? Wow, good for him. 90. Holy crap. That's a butt whooping. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I Started leading before the castle, and I never gave the lead up. Late surge from Toad, though. All good, Grey J. That sounds like a lot. I hope everything works out for you. I hope you and your family are all doing okay. 30 minigame stars. Wow. Hey, Loon. Good morning. Alright, yeah, 90 schmeckles. We cooked. High key, we cooked. Does it just take me back to the title screen? No, it does not. Okay. There's an actual animation. Wait, why? Why do I not remember this part? Did we release them? Did we set them free? They could have just done this the whole time. Why didn't they? Wow, it's so beautiful. Back into the sky where they belong. Rage bait. Buddy. Buddy got rage baited by a star. Please tell me he falls out of the sky. Oh, we don't get to see him fall out of the sky. Hurrah! I don't know what, I didn't know there were ranks in this game. Okay. Do I get Mario Party points for that? Okay, good. I was gonna say. Goodness gracious. I'm not sitting here playing frickin' Battle Station locked in party mode. Shotgun Magic Koopa unlocked. Okay, cool. Hurrah. Alright, I wanted Mario Party points. Will I stream Poppy Chapter 5? I haven't played any of the first 4 chapters, so probably not, unless you guys really want me to play the first 4 chapters. Well, then I guess I could, but... I want to unlock Jungle Ruins. That's the only thing I care to unlock. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe Boss Rush, too? Stars. Oh, yeah. You can make, like, constellations and crap. I don't care. What is Staff Best? Maybe Boss Rush. There we go. Alright. That's all I care to purchase. Alright, so the question is, you can't play, there's no additional, like, late, I don't think there's late game. No, there's not late game for the new board you can buy. But, if you guys wanted to see me play a game on DK Jungle, I would be down for doing that, because we've only been streaming for about 2 hours. That's the one board we haven't played on yet. It won't count towards story mode or anything, but if we wanted to play a game on the new board, I would be okay with that. We also unlocked Boss Rush, if we wanted to do Boss Rush in minigames. Although I did kind of suck at the King Boo one, I'm not gonna lie. That one was kind of cooked me. Or we could just end stream. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. But That is Mario Party 9 Story Mode. It is... kinda has... It doesn't have a ton of story, but I would argue that it has more story than Sticker Star. So yeah, I don't know. I did enjoy it, though. I really wasn't sure how it was going to go over or how much I was going to enjoy it, and I honestly really did. So, I'm glad I went back and played this, because, that was fun. That was fun. Totally saw the entire story. Yeah, we definitely didn't get the sympathy votes because we played as a transgender character. That definitely didn't happen. We did get punched multiple times during the run, though. We did get punched, so there's a chance that we had some transphobic competitors, which I think is a real bad look on the Mario Party committee. I think they should work that out. Personally, I don't think that's cool. But anyway, SMH, true. Okay, we could do TCG Pocket. My pack's reset. I'm not trying the frickin' screen share thing again. That was a nightmare. But I could, maybe, just maybe, show my packs on TCG Pockets. With Mario Party background music. Alright. Let's see. What do we got going for us here? What should we open today? I'm gonna open Space-Time Smackdown today. We'll do one of each. One Dialga, one Palkia. Alright, here we go, chat. Here. Don't know if you can see it very well, but here we go. Whoops. Alright, what do we got? I can't see what that says. Ralts. Okay, we got a Ralts. We got a Burmy, I think that is. Yeah, Burmy. Magneton. Shinx. And Krogunk? I think that's a holo. It is. Okay. 4 new cards. I'll take that. Not bad, not bad. Boosting the collection. I'll take that. Now we'll do a Palkia. Here we go. No, right, yeah, right there. Alright. There we go. Snover. Skorupi. Nosepass. Who dat? I can't see who it is. Staraptor and Cynthia. Didn't have Cynthia, to be fair. Cynthia was the only new thing in that pack. Okay, that wasn't great. I assume my Wonder Picks are refreshed. Yes. Oh, we got a Chansey pick. It's either a foil Cinderace or a Alolan Vulpix, which I already have. Give me the Cinderace. No! Crap. That's fine. I like Alolan Vulpix. Is cute. Alright, bonus pick as well, where we can also get the Cinderace. 20% chance. We did not get the Cinderace. Okay. Were those not free? I guess not. Okay. Is there any worth doing? Okay, that one's got 4 out of 5 that I don't have, but... Actually, yeah, we'll do this one. Gigalith EX and Obstagoon, Galarian Obstagoon, are the best out of this. They hate you, they're Mario-phobic. True. I get Litwick. Do I have that Litwick? It doesn't look familiar. I do not have the Litwick. Okay, at least it's a new card. At least it's a new card. Alright. That will be all for TCG Pocket, I think. Okay. We could do a little Yappa Yappa again. We did Yappa Yappa last night. Going to the movies today? Cool. You seeing anything anything cool? How are things doing? Let me look at the analytics. Okay. Not amazing, not terrible. Just okay. You see a movie called Scarlet? I'm dragging my brother along with me. Scarlet. Doesn't sound like anything I have heard of. Then again, I don't really watch movies, so that could be it. Okay. I need to take a breath because today was a lot, but tomorrow is less a lot. Today I had a pulmonology appointment and I had to go to church to get ashes. Tomorrow I need to do neither of those things. So, I could record the videos without background sound early. Just get those done. And then either when the painters go on break or after they leave, I can record the other ones. And get those done and posted, and then be in a position to stream tomorrow night, hopefully. Probably won't be starting super early, though. Maybe 9? I'd like to start earlier, but depends on what my parents end up doing. Because, they are basically spending their day down here since the living room is tore apart. So they'll probably be down here until like 7, 8 at the earliest, and then from there I can kind of take over, but we will see. We'll see. And then my big fear was that they were going to stay down here super late because their bedroom didn't have a TV. That was my big concern, because normally around like anywhere from 8 to 10, they will go from the living room up to their bedroom, which also has a TV. But the living room is not, like, everything's covered in plastic sheets. You can't sit anywhere. The TV's been taken down. Like, you can't really do anything right now. So they're down here because down here doesn't need to be painted until they want to go to bed, and then they'll go up to their bedroom, which got put back together after they did some spackling this morning. And their TV did get put back up. So they can hang out in there. The question is just how long do they spend down here? Because obviously I don't want to stream while they're down here. I don't want to bother them. Not normally a problem when they're in the living room because I'm on a different floor. But that will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe not so much Saturday. I hope not so much Saturday. I hope by Saturday. I hope that the painters put everything back where it was when they got here. I hope that's part of what we're paying them for. Because if not, then I have a lot of heavy lifting in my future. Because my dad still probably shouldn't be lifting heavy stuff with his arm. So I will probably need to do a lot of it. I will also need to help with my dogs. Although he'll probably leave them at the kennel until Sunday because they've been so terrible lately. So if they put everything back where they found it, then no worries. And by Saturday night, we should be all good. If not, then I will probably need to do a lot of that. And they're supposed to be done by the end of the day Saturday. Like through the full day Saturday, but hopefully by the end of Saturday they'll be done. I really hope so. Just because I hate feeling like I can't leave my room. You know, not being able to go get food when I want to, not being able to... I know I sound so, like, first world problems right now, but... And I guess it's not that I can't, it's just that it's like... There's going to be people working in pretty much every room of the house. Every hallway of the house. So, I'm going to spend most time in my room, unless I need to, like, go to the bathroom, I guess. I'm only really going to leave my room when I have to. Over the next couple days, and hopefully they'll be gone by like 5:36 p.m. I can finish up any recording and editing that I need to do, and then eat dinner and be available for streaming, hopefully sometime around 9 p.m. I don't want to say 8 because my parents might be watching the Olympics, but maybe 9 p.m. So, I guess what I'm saying is we should be able to stream the next couple days. It just might be a little bit later than normal. But yeah, we should be able to get videos up. If I'm efficient with my time, I can get a couple of them out early in the day because they either use a sound and I get rid of my audio, or they were pre-recorded a while ago in the case of the dog videos. Did I beat story mode? I did. I went and bought DK Jungle. I was thinking maybe we could play a game on there, but I'll leave that up to you guys. It's not part of story mode or anything. It would just be we would just play a match against CPU on the new map, but you can't play on it in story mode. I bought boss rush mode as well. I don't know, it's like 12:30. I mean, the thing is, like, what would I be going to sleep in order to wake up for tomorrow? Like, really nothing. I'm gonna be in my room for most of the day. Probably until dinner, minus, like, using the bathroom. So... You know, it's not like I'm need to wake up for X, Y, or Z. Do I actually play Minecraft much nowadays? No, not really. We had this discussion the other night, I think. Minecraft is problematic because I can't just play Minecraft. if I'm playing solo, everyone's like, I want to join, I want to join, I want to join, and if they can't join, then they don't watch. And then if I do let people join, then we kind of run into the same issues we have with other multiplayer games. We have to moderate, we have to, you know, that kind of thing. And then there's also, we had hacking issues as well. We did Minecraft fairly consistently for a while, and then we had hacking issues, and then I stopped doing it. And then also another thing I've noticed is I had the realm up. Me, Fear, Hunter, I think Snowy was a part of that too. Bunch of other viewers and stuff. I had the realm open for a month, and people used the heck out of it. The thing with that is I am generally a slower paced Minecraft player. I will generally over prepare for things like the Nether or the End or things like that. People just like speed run. Not like obviously competitively, but like people will blow through the game. And I kind of like to savor it a little bit more, but other people don't. They just go after everything right away. How soon can we build a villager farm? How soon can we have an iron farm? How soon can we blah 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 blah? And it's like, I guess I'm more of an old school Minecraft player that likes to do things a little more slowly. So, you know, a lot of like on that realm, people move really fast. It's alright, how quick can we get to the Nether? How quick can we get villagers? How quick can we optimize for enchanted books and get this farm and that farm and all this different stuff? And it's like I'd like to play it a little bit slower. Like, I'll get a bunch of wood, then I'll go mining, try to get a bunch of iron, then I don't generally build a lot of houses, to be honest. I'm a nomad generally. But yeah, I play a little slower, and a lot of people don't, so that also kind of deteriorates my interest when everyone else is like, oh, I'm finding an ancient city, and I'm, you know, when can I go to the End, and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't even have iron armor yet. But I mean, people are gonna play how they're gonna play, you know. I can't really control that, I guess. I published 73 videos in the last 28 days. Does a lot of videos. Does many videos. I guess, yeah, I do 2 per day and then plus streams, so I guess that checks out. Dang, I've been mad consistent about it too. How many days have I not streamed in the past month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. I have been consistent. At least I can give myself that. I've been very consistent. It has been a day, and there are more days on the way, although hopefully less banging on walls tomorrow. Because they were trying to get a bunch of hooks and stuff off of the walls so that they can paint behind them. Hopefully that's done, and they can just get to the actual painting bit. They've spackled over all of the holes at this point, all of the like areas of ceilings and walls and different rooms that need to be repainted in some capacity. They've spackled over all of that, I think, and I think they're at a point where they can finally just get the actual paint out and start painting. Which should be less noisy, I hope. So I should be able, hopefully, to record in the middle of that. I can at least get some of it done. Really want to play modded Minecraft with friends on stream when I'm streaming again. The only thing with modded Minecraft with me is, like, I just don't... I don't know my way around too many mods. Like back in the day, I might have been a little better with like Ore Spawn or like Tinker's Construct or stuff like that. Just from watching like Pat or people like that. Maybe Sunday. Sunday did a lot of modded stuff. Um, Now he sells real estate. Well, no, he teaches real estate investing. Sorry, that's not entirely accurate. Um, but yeah, it's I don't know. Just there's a lot to learn with modded, I guess, and outside of like Lucky Blocks, I never got too deep into it, but I guess I wouldn't be opposed to learning. I do have time now. You know, I am out of college, so I do have time, but don't know. My mom bought me these jeans. They don't fit me at all. They're so short, and she's forcing me to wear them because she said my other jeans make me look like a thug because they're baggy. Now I'll be chopped and wear bag. What's wrong with baggy jeans? What the heck is wrong with baggy jeans? You could rock like the chill, like nonchalant, like kind of comfy but not super, but like a little bit nice looking kind of fit, like the college girl type fit. I don't know how to I don't know how else to explain it, but like the crop top like baggy jean, I don't know, whatever. I'm saying you can make a decent looking outfit out of baggy jeans. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Um, all I wear are baggy jeans and black shirts and white tees. I would rock that fit every day if I could. What's wrong with that fit? I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, they're shutting my school email off in a couple of weeks. I gave a backup email for a whole bunch of different services today. My beat up Jordan 1s. Had a pair of Jordans for a couple years. They had to be more than 50% white so I could wear them to gym class because Catholic school. Used the heck out of them though. See you, J-Dog. And then I bought a pair of Currys that I probably wore 3 times. Once to a party, and I couldn't even tell you another time behind that. Besides that, I had a pair of blue and yellow Currys that I maybe wore 3 times. My poor mother. This was my, oh man, I love sports, I love basketball, buy me VC on 2K, mom. Like, yeah, middle school Schmitty was, ugh, we don't need to go there. I was a mixture of a suck up and a friggin' people pleaser, and it was a friggin' mess. I don't rock like any type of expensive shoes now. I just honestly, if I can get a cool looking like black pair of sneakers with some kind of neon going on, like I've got like some like cyan and like green on my current ones. If it's a good quality sneaker and it doesn't look like complete garbanzo, like I will take it. I will totally take it. I don't really care about the brand. I don't really care about any of that stuff. Like, As long as they're comfortable. I should probably get a haircut soon, to be honest. I do want to leave it long though, cause like it helps to cover up the goofy hairline. But it does get a little annoying around the ears, I won't lie. But I don't know. I think I'll leave it for now, and then if it gets to a point where it's genuinely super getting in the way, like I'll probably get it cut, but I don't think I need to quite yet. Anybody else filled out a mod application? I think J-Dog said he did. Yeah. Let me do Judge Man 252 real quick. Big fella, you are not 23. You are not 23. I don't know who you think you're fooling. You are not 23, my guy. If you're 23, these are not the responses to like the short answers are like more like responses to why should we let you into chat, not like why should you be a mod. Basically have the same response for every single situation. Like, I'll give them a warning and then I'll block them if I need to. This is... First of all, you're not 23. So you lied about your age. So I'm not accepting this. But second of all, you kind of gave the same answer for all of the situational scenarios. So... This is high-key not a great application. I don't want to dump on the guy, but this is not. I'm like that teacher in high school who's like, this is an example of a great paper. This is someone who went above and beyond and really committed, and you could see in their work that they did a really good job, and then they show like, this is someone who did not. This is someone who put in the bare minimum. Although to be fair, Hunter put in a mod application, said he was age 3, never able to attend, no interest in mod. Briefly summarize why you'd like to be a moderator. I won't delete the channel. Do you have any previous experience moderating? I usually delete the channel right after I get mod, so usually only a few seconds. How long have you been a consistent viewer? Yesterday. Briefly summarize why you feel you'd be a good fit. No response. A viewer spams messages after being instructed not to. How would you respond? I would continue spamming. A viewer has made a remark that's insensitive towards a group of people. How would you respond? I'm not going to ban myself, so... Person A is attempting to engage in a parasocial relationship with person B. How would you respond? I would be offended that they're discomforted by my activities. A viewer has used profanity. How would you respond? I'd probably dox them. A viewer has made a statement that directly attacks another viewer. How would you respond? I'd probably say the statement again to do even more harm. A viewer has revealed information about another viewer's location. How would you respond? Nothing, because they probably deserved it. Yes, Hunter is a mod, Dusky. That's correct. This Hunter guy sounds like a great mod. So does this snowy fella. I feel like there's different categories of mods. There's mods that actually like do mod things, like Dusky, and I would probably consider Loon. Not Hunty Wunty, different Hunter. And then there's the mods who just like are viewers, but like they have mod perms. Like Sushi generally doesn't do a ton of moderating because he's in game most of the time. Same with Hunter. Same with Snowy doesn't do a ton of moderation. No, I'm not trying to dump on these people. I'm just saying I don't see them like hiding people or deleting messages too often. Fear is like a mod. No, Hunter was already a mod. Hunter's the rare Ocelot. Hunter's been modded for a bit now. How many have there been and how many are good? There's been 13 total. Okay, so if we count J-Dogs as a troll because he lied about his age. I don't think this is a troll. I think he just lied about his age to try and get it by me. So, we'll say bad troll. This one was pretty good. My only concern is time on the channel. We had a couple of those. This one was... This one was okay. Not amazing, not terrible. This one was a troll. This person said they had no interest. This was a serious one. This one was pretty good. Only concern was time on the channel. This one was... I think this one was serious. But they also said their age was 12 and they said their username was me. So I'm going to count this one as kind of a troll. This one was good. This one was good. This one... I think the only concern with this one was time on the channel. Other than that, it was good. This one... This person said they had little interest and they'd do it if they had to, but they'd prefer if it was given to somebody else more qualified. This one was Dusky's, so this one was a troll. And then this one was good. So we've probably had... We've had some good ones where my only concern about them is I just don't think the people have been consistent on the channel for long enough for me to give them mod. Like, that would be my only critique. But, you know, maybe next cycle, if they continue to show up and you know, do good, then they'll probably be good candidates. And then there's, like, 3 or 4 that were legitimately really good. And, like, Dusky and I put together a short list before I even remade the mod application of, like, alright, we clearly need more mods. Who that shows up frequently do you think would make a good mod? Like, bang, 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 bang. And I think we received an application from... I swear Dusky mentioned somebody else that I'm forgetting. Hold on. Shortlist. Oh no, the shortlist was only 3. Okay. I think I had a couple personal ones that I didn't put on my original shortlist. I had a couple others that I personally was thinking about modding that weren't on the Dusky shortlist. All but one, well, there was only 2 to be fair, but one of them has submitted an application. The other one has not. And I don't want to, like, force them to, I don't want to force them to put one. Obviously, like, if you don't want to be a mod, like, I figure if they really wanted to be a mod, they would have filled it out. So, I'm okay leaving them as just a viewer, that's fine. Somebody who was on my shortlist did say, I'll do it if I have to, but I would prefer if somebody else got it. Like, I don't know if I have the experience. And that's fine. Like, again, that's sort of why I did this. That's why I added the questions about how interested are you? Because if you're on the shortlist but you're not interested, I don't want to force that on you. I don't want to give you mod and then make you feel like you have to show up to streams and do all blah blah blah. You know, I don't want to do that. That's why, like, yes, we had a shortlist. Yes, we had potential candidates in mind before we put the application out. But responses and lack of responses from certain people change who we end up giving mod to, and I think kind of help to further fine-tune our selections a little bit to give it to people who, 1, really want mod, and 2, would be a good fit. And we know they really want it because they applied and said, I have so much interest in doing this. So I think the way that we did it is good. I don't want to say we went like full confirmation bias or anything. There's definitely some amount of confirmation bias in there of just like, yeah, we went in thinking like, yes, these people would make good mods. But a couple people, again, that were on my personal shortlist, at least as of now, probably won't be. I mean, we'll see how many more we get. We'll see how many more we get. I don't want to say anything right now. Because I want to leave this open for like a week or so before we make any final decisions. But I have seen some surprising applications on, you know, on both ends of the spectrum. And I've seen some applications I didn't expect. I have not seen some applications that I expected to see. So, we'll see. But we do, I would say we have probably three that if we closed right now, I would give three people mod. And I think we need at least 3 mods in this cycle. I think that's like the bare minimum number we need to add this cycle. So I have like, I'm not opposed to adding more. I just don't want to get back to where we were at certain points in like 2022 when people would like, why is the chat only full of blue names? Like, I don't want to get back there where everyone who's watching is a moderator, because I don't want that. Like, obviously the people who show up consistently are more likely to get mods, so I guess it's kind of like, you know, what are you going to do? But it, yeah. If we ended, if we closed applications right now, I would mod 3 people. And I would put probably 2 to 4 people on the back burner for maybe next cycle, if they still had interest. not necessarily a no, just evaluate at later date kind of thing. Welcome back, Void. Yeah, go for it, Thwippy. Be funny if we have any crash outs from people who don't get mod, though. Cough, bacon, cough. Why did 1UP get banned? What was the reason? Okay, so 1UP, I don't want to, like, gossip or... I don't want to gossip. I don't want to talk bad about anybody. We've had problems with 1UP since he got here. 1UP was a beggar from the very beginning. Some of the why are you ignoring my chat messages type of people, or if you didn't respond to him right away, he would start to get angry and frustrated and spammy and stuff like that. From the first stream that he was ever on the channel. He's probably been around for a year or two at this point. And he never really... He didn't improve his behavior. Like, every time he did something, whether it was spamming, whether it was, you know, inappropriate speech, whether it was something like that, like, he would say, I'm sorry, sad face, whatever. And then we'd move past it, and then he'd basically act like it never happened, kind of thing. Like, every stream was, like, a fresh start kind of thing, where, like, he'd just be like, oh, yeah, it doesn't matter what I've done in the past, like, whatever, like, that stuff, you know, he'd act like, you know, it was a clean slate every stream. I wasn't born yesterday. I remember people. I remember usernames. And I remember things for a very long time. Like, certain people who I had issues with years ago, who come back into chat, and I'm like, oh, you again. Like, I remember things. But every stream felt like a new opportunity for him to see what he could get away with. And be sort of testing my patience, and, like, I get he's probably a kid. And he's probably a little, you know, just kids doing what kids do to an extent. But, like, he really kind of rode the line with some stuff of, like, it wasn't just the thing he got banned for. Like, he would regularly repeat chat messages. He would like fish for goodbyes as well, if that makes sense. Like, he would say, good night, Mario, I'm going to bed. Mario, good night, I'm going to bed. Good night, Mario. Mario, I'm going to bed. Like, he would, again, kind of like initially when he joined the channel, like, he would repeat messages, be like, why aren't you responding to my messages, kind of thing. Like, you had to, you know, I'd have to acknowledge him in order for him to stop, kind of thing. Like, he's saying he was depressed because he didn't get a Valentine. Join the frickin' club, dude. Congratulations. You're like every single male on Valentine's Day. Congrats. He tried asking me for my hand in marriage. He asked Streamlabs for its hand in marriage multiple times. Like, is that a bannable offense? No. Is it kind of weird? Yeah. Like, not a directly bannable offense, but something that's like, Why are we doing this? You're fishing for attention. But what really put it over the line for me is you guys weren't able to see the messages, and I don't know that I should repeat what was in the messages. But he basically... He was talking about, like, as imposter, he was going to wipe out the whole lobby or something. But the word he used was, like... very... It wasn't like a slur or anything, but it was like negatively stereotyping a particular religious group. In reference to how he was going to, you know, be as imposter. And the thing that really got me and made it be like, this is not a typo, is he said it once, then course corrected and said he meant a different word. Then went and sent basically the exact same message, and then tried to course correct again. Like, it didn't get seen the first time, so he had to say it again and then pretend it was an accident again. You don't do that twice. You can't play that off as an accident when you already did it. Like, that, you can't do that. Just because you didn't get a response from it the first time doesn't mean you can't say it again and then play it off like it was an accident. And then with the whole, oh, I'm scared I'm going to get banned, I'm scared I'm going to get banned, please don't ban me. You were actively, like, that was derogatory against a specific religion. Like, I can deal with swearing, I can deal with begging, I can deal with stuff like that, but when it gets to the point where you're being, like, actively homophobic, transphobic, Islamophobic, anti-Semitic, not saying that any of those specifically were what happened, but when you're discriminating in some way against a specific group of people, like when your messages are like actively bigoted against a group of people, I'm sorry, I have a zero tolerance policy for that. And Luna, you're right, I should have banned them earlier. I've literally had to take deep breaths while reading his messages and or speaking to him. I probably have too. It's just, like, he constantly pushed to find where the line was. He would constantly prod and poke and push to see what he could get away with without getting banned. And he went over that line. No, you were constantly calling him out. You know, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The times in chat where I was like, I'm not gonna name names, but there are people who are doing XYZ blah 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 that really tick me off. Like, you were correctly identifying him, and he was correctly identifying himself. He'd be like, you're talking about me. You're staring right at me as you're saying this. Yeah, you know what? I am. Congratulations, you're at least somewhat self-aware. So, knock it off before I drop the ban hammer on you. How difficult is that? Like, yeah, you can say all the, oh, I don't want to be banned, I'm scared, you're talking about me, blah, 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 kind of thing. Your actions are not backing that up. You're going back to exactly what you were doing before that was pissing me off. Like, what do you think this is? Generally, when someone is around the channel for that long, they figure it out. They change in some capacity. Even if it's over a really long period of time. Like, look at Carlton. Look at Carlton. I don't want to pick on Carlton, right? Because Carlton's great. Carlton is a great viewer, longtime watcher. I'm not trying to pick on Carlton when I say this, but Carlton was a beggar at the beginning. Carlton was someone who basically his entire YouTube account centered around Cuphead. I remember one time we were playing, I think, Copyrighted Artists, and no matter what the prompt was, he would always just draw Cuphead. And it really pissed me and Gingy off, and he would do nothing but talk about Cuphead in chat, and it kind of pissed everybody off. So at the beginning, I had a pretty negative impression of Carlton, right? But I have no issue with people who later on are like, listen, I was immature, I was young, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I want to put this behind me and be an active, contributing, good member of your chat. I apologize, and I hope we can move forward. And that's essentially exactly what Carlton did. He slowed down and stopped doing it initially, and then he basically formally apologized to me and said, like, listen, I did this stuff a couple years ago. It was immature. It was stupid. I was young. I'm sorry. And I was like, apology accepted. Not a problem. Like, if you can show that you can change, if you can show that you are in some way conscious of the fact that what you're doing is problematic in some way, and you're able to adapt your behavior to show that you actually want to change and be a contributing member of the chat, I have no issue welcoming people back in who I initially have a negative impression of. And he's not the only one. Thwippy, you were a beggar at the beginning. I'm pretty sure you just said that, but you were a beggar at the beginning. When we were still calling you Joshy. You were especially on MM2. Mario, I'm in your game. Mario, do you see me? Mario. But like, this is what I mean. Like, people change. Some people change, and some people don't. And the people who change, I welcome them back into the community, and we can forget that the past ever happened. And the people who don't change get banned after 2 years. Probably shouldn't have made it 2 years, to be honest with you. I probably should have banned him in that first stream when he wouldn't friggin' accept the fact that I wasn't reading his messages. But, honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think to myself, why did I let him get away with it for so long? I guess I felt bad because I'd let it go for so long already, and that, like, I felt like I was being too strict if at one point I finally decided, like, okay, no, it's not gonna fly anymore. But, I mean, to be fair, he kind of made it easier for me. And even then, I was still kind of on the fence. Dusky was the one who ended up doing it for me. Shout out Dusky. I am too nice. I've always been too nice. Like, I give people too many chances. I do. It's a character flaw. But I mean, you could look at somebody like Murder Drones. He's someone we used to have issues with. He was generally, like, I don't know that he ever really spammed, but he kind of didn't listen to the word no a lot of the time. Like, I generally stay away from playing a lot of war-based games on Roblox, and he would always be like, play this war game, play this war game. Have a good day, Voxel. Sorry, Void. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And then the thing with him that really drove me nuts is, Yeah, he would always beg for these war games. He could never hear the word no. And then it got to a point where he started like threatening self-ouchie. Not the first to do that, by the way. I don't want to say that like, oh, he kind of came out of the blue and did this thing. Not the first to do that, but he did it. He faked his death, or he tried to. He didn't do a very good job. He went and faked his death. Like, one stream, he was really pissing me off. And I forget what I told him, but I kind of crashed out on him a little bit. And he went and said he was going to go self-ouchie. And, pretended to die. I took that more seriously than I should have. But I don't joke around with crap like that. If people even insinuate that they're considering that, I will stop entire streams. If people even insinuate something like that. I take that stuff very seriously. Yeah, that was kind of at the moment when I was like, alright. And then the thing was, he made an alt. He made a ton of alts. A ton of them. And one came in, pretended to be a friend of his who like broke the news that he had self-ouchied or whatever. And then one day he goes into my Discord server and says, "Yo, what's up, guys? I survived the gulag." And I'm like, this is the least serious person I've ever met in my entire life. But I mention all this because now he's more chill. Now he's more chill. He doesn't show up all the time anymore, but when he does, he's just kind of there. He's just kind of chilling most of the time. Like, occasionally there's a little bit of, like, begging or spam or whatever, but, you know, he's more chilled out now. You know, people grow, people mature, and sometimes they change. Sometimes they change and get better, and they realize that their immature ways are not good, and they get better. They lock in, I guess, and stop with the shenanigans. Gulag joke is frying me. But, some people do. Like Thwippy or, Carlton or Murder Drones, and then some people don't, like One Up, and they never learn, and they never change, and they never mature, and you know, there's a point when I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna deal with this crap anymore. Like, I don't want to be the guy who bans people. I believe you can still watch streams, yes, because One Up joined an Among Us game after we banned him. Well, technically it's not banning, it's hiding. You hide the user. So any comments they post and any chat messages they post, nobody can read them. But, I don't think there's anything that officially bans you. I think you can still watch streams and stuff. Because he joined an Among Us game after we hid him. So, he can still watch, he just can't, like, chat. But at the same time, every morning I get a notification saying you're live, even though you've been live for an hour. It'd be like that sometimes. YouTube's friggin' weird. He was chill at times too. I was kind of sad when he got banned, but also very happy. Kira loved him. Him and Kira were boys. I don't know if Kira knows that he got banned. He and Kira would wind each other up. Like, there was one Roblox stream I remember. We used to do party mode on all boards plus Jungle Ruins. I'm not opposed to doing, probably not tonight on Jungle Ruins, just because it's like 1 a.m. my time. I should probably go to bed. I'm not opposed to doing like party mode on all boards. I did get enough points from my solo mode playthrough to buy Jungle Ruins. I have it. So like I could if that's something people were interested in. But I'll leave that up to you guys. When I'm ever gonna get unbanned? I don't think so. The part that was so ironic to me is like a couple rounds earlier, he came into chat, like stream chat, from game to say that someone called him the N-word a bunch of times, and then proceeds to make an insensitive joke in stream chat. Like, how tone deaf could you possibly be? May I ask an off-topic question? You may. You absolutely may. And listen, I don't want to sit here and say, like, oh, you know, sometimes you don't get another chance kind of thing. Like, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I believe that we've all fallen short of God, and he gives us, you know, more chances if we repent. Like, I'm not trying to be hypocritical in saying that. Like, do you still call me Luna? You said it today, but my brain doesn't work in the morning. Most of the time I call you Loon. Most of the time I call you Loon. Occasionally if I'm talking to like Fear or like somebody else who knows you, I might call you by your name, but unless you don't go by that anymore, in which case, oops, I'm sorry. I think we did a ban list reset once. Yes, we did do a ban list reset. And I swear that people were hate watching. Like, people we hid were continuing to watch for the sake of hate watching, and they pounced the moment we cleared the ban list. I'm telling you. I don't like calling it ban. I like calling it... Luna isn't something I go by for years. Oops. Sorry. Because it's technically not a ban. I don't think you can full-on ban somebody from a YouTube channel. But you can hide all their chat messages and comments and stuff. Or if you're Thwippy, your chat messages get get hidden anyway, even when you don't do anything. You can still see your comments though. YouTube knew my name was too tough. Skara or Loon Loon? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read. Or Lune? Is that okay? Lune, cool. Unless maybe I'm autistic. Yes, yeah. I had a document where I was keeping track of people's nicknames. Let me see if I still have it somewhere. Thwippy, you should, like, never speak again, I think. Actually. I swear I had like a text document of people's nicknames. That's how I got Kira's. My desktop is a mess. I need to clean it. I don't know. Oh well. I will try to call you either Skara or Lune going forward. But I will probably forget. So I apologize in advance. Or is it Looney, not Lune? Am I stupid? The E is silent. Okay. I might just be acoustic. I'm sorry, I love the I know it was a typo, but the two is silent is really funny. Oh yes, the silent two. Instead of Flippy, call me XX Demon Boy _ Heartbroken Bart 67 Sad Boy XX. Wait, Heartbroken? Is that a 1-up reference? Sorry. Alright. Unk's cracking jokes? I would never do that to Jokes. Jokes is a cool guy. I don't like jokes like that. Holy, he's on a roll with it. Next, Adam Sandler. Don't compare me to Adam Sandler. I take offense to that. I'm the Adam Sandler in that one, I don't remember what the name of the friggin' show is. Where he's like, waiting for him to play Gangnam Style. Like, what is bro doing there? What's a polar bear doing in the middle of Arlington, Texas? Was that Jesse? It might have been. I was thinking it could have been. I thought that was, might have been Jesse. Yo, these people on my Lego videos gotta chill, bro. I've been asked to do the friggin' Death Star, the Millennium Falcon, and the Lego Titanic next. I'm gonna be a frickin' fossil by the time I finish those. La Fromage. I don't remember where that's from. It just cracks me up. It's like Le Fromage. Oh my gosh. It's just stupid. What color is your Bugatti? You need a Bugatti to escape the Matrix. Is bro even relevant anymore? He lost a boxing match to freaking Chase Damore on Misfits. And then he's like... and then he goes on a podcast and he says, yeah, my doctor said that I'm just dealing with so many stressors in my life. It's like, bro, shut up. I saw a video, I want to say yesterday. Jack Doherty is a prick. I don't know how he still, like, exists on the internet. Like, someone... I don't condone violence against anybody, but like, I don't even know if violence would work, to be honest with you. Will you come watch me stream when I'm starting a stream again next month? Yes, just like let me know what channel called. Also, Twitch has just decided to not send me notifications to people I'm following. Like the app specifically. Like I followed Yoshi. Yoshi's been streaming more consistently. I've been wanting to watch those, and Twitch just doesn't tell me, and it's like, gee, thanks. So I will crashes his car and tells his cameraman to get the shot. I was talking to my mom about this like a couple weeks ago. Like, I swear you get enough like followers or subscribers, and like a switch flips in your brain to where you're just like, I can do like literally anything and I am invincible, and then you do something freaking stupid. Like back in the day, it didn't used to be that way. Like certain people came up before that became like a thing. But nowadays, like, you hit a certain threshold, and you just become, like, a jackass. Like, I don't get it. You're either just an outright prick, or you do some gross crap with kids, or you, like, beat your significant other, or something like that. Like... Dusky said I have to manually enable notifications for Twitch. I swear I looked for some place to do that and I couldn't find it. Profile? Settings? Preferences? No. Notifications. Receive notifications depending on... Oh no, not... What? Channels you follow. All notifications. Yes, I have all of those on. I guess I can turn from personalized to always. I'll turn fears on always. I'll turn Yoshi's on always. Let me introduce you to the majority of Minecraft YouTube when we were children. Okay, listen. I'm just saying, like, people like Mark and Sean and Felix, like, were able, and Dan were able to, like, survive. They didn't go through that stuff, right? Like, but yes, Team Crafted was a freaking disaster. You know, Sky Does Minecraft had all his crap. You know, funnily enough, Pat's stuff didn't have to do... Well, actually, some of it did have to do with relationship stuff, but not with Jen. PewDiePie had the bridge stuff and the Fiverr stuff. Markiplier's biggest controversy is that he faked his FNAF 2 1020 run. Like, that's pretty impressive. But no, Sky was a mess. Which is a shame, because I really liked him back in the day. Pat had some issues. Seems like he's on the upswing now, though. There was all the Basher stuff. May he rest in peace. Some of that stuff was kind of freaky. I don't know. But, like... Yeah, Stampy had stuff under control. Stampy... I wasn't a huge Stampy viewer, but there was never any There was never any Stampy drama, Stampy controversy stuff. Hey, have a good night, Thwippy. But yeah, no, old Minecraft YouTube was kind of crazy. There was definitely some people. But then new gen Minecraft YouTube didn't get a ton better. I mean, we had frickin'... I'm pretty sure Dream got cleared. I'm pretty sure Dream was in the clear. I know he got accused, but I think he got cleared. But there was the Wilbur Soot stuff. There was the George Not Found stuff, which I have personal thoughts on the George Not Found stuff. I watched a documentary about that a while back. I have personal thoughts about that, but I won't share them here. I'm sure there's a ton more that I'm just forgetting about, but there was the cheating scandal, there was the thirst trap stuff that wasn't like directly bad, but it was like, dude, what are you doing? And then more recently, the most recent one that really hit home for me was Shay. Not Minecraft, but that pissed me off, dude. That pissed me off so much. It was one of the only Undertale YouTubers I actually watched. And not only is he doing stuff with minors, but he's actively cheating on his significant other and saying some stuff that, like, talking about some, isn't it easier when I control your pronouns type stuff. And it's like, as someone who is generally kind of on the outer loop when it comes to that kind of stuff, like, that's still, like, disgusting to say. Like, I didn't read through all the pages. I got a couple pages in and I was like, okay, no more, enough. Wasn't it like 262 pages or something? Like, it was friggin' ridiculous. But, actually, you know what? Since we're on the topic, I'm going to bring this up, too. Another thing I want to say is the fact that when somebody gets outed for doing some creepy stuff, people have to go online and say, just because you supported this person at one point doesn't mean you support them now, and doesn't mean that you're a gross person. Like, the fact that people would get mad at you and accuse you of being a terrible person because you at one point supported someone who did something terrible. Like, your choice to support them in any way, like of course you must have had knowledge of what they were doing just because you were a supporter. Like, that line of reasoning is just friggin'... People are stupid. People are dumb. Like, I was a fan of Shay. I was. I watched his True Hundo run a couple years ago. I watched all multiple parts of it. Probably donated to him at least once. Technically he's a they, them, or not he, they, whatever. Sorry, but Yeah, no, it's just freaking. And then the Strider 7X stuff, like, that is the OG Paper Mario YouTuber, dude. The 416-year block video is still an absolute classic. And nobody knows what happened to him. Some people say he got accused of stuff and it was true. Some people say he got accused of stuff and it was false and he just couldn't deal with it, so he left. I don't know if we'll ever have an answer. But it's a damn shame. Because the man made good videos. Listen, we've got good Paper Mario YouTubers now. That's nothing against Bringle, nothing against Astronauter, nothing against Cappy, nothing against anybody else in the Paper Mario community now, but that's the OG GOAT, man. Collabed with friggin' Chugga Conroy. Just a shame. You should be happy you're not in the VTuber or art community. I mean, I probably should be. I'm assuming it's worse than the trading card community. And the trading card community is pretty toxic, so. Oy. I assume with VTubers it's like, you stole your design from this person, or you're plagiarizing your avatar from this person, or meh 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 meh. And it's just like, shut the heck up, please. Please stop. Oh well. 1,000-page document. Goodness gracious. How do you even do enough stuff to get 1,000 pages? Unless you are like Jeffrey Epstein himself. Like, how do you do enough stuff to get 1,000 pages written about you?
Go back, I want to be Monkey!
Goodness gracious. I've heard some of the stuff that was found in the files. I have no desire to investigate. None. I don't want to hear it. The stuff that I've heard is horrific enough. I do not want to hear any more. Have a good night, Grey J. I am perfectly content not knowing, and just knowing what I know now, which is already more than I ever wanted to know, but bad, awful, disgusting, jail forever. Listen, it's good that they got released, but I just don't want to read through them. I don't want to know about the horrific evils that are happening in the world. I'm sure they're there. I'm sure there's some awful stuff. I'm sure there's some demonic stuff. I'm sure there's some stuff that goes beyond human comprehension. I've seen people saying online that they were like, oh, you know, in the Old Testament, I thought God was a little harsh when he, like, flooded the world and killed everybody. And he's like, God, you didn't go far enough with some of this stuff that I've seen in the files. Like, this is... And again, I don't know all the details, and I don't want to know. I don't. I genuinely don't. I don't want that stuff in my brain. I don't want to acknowledge that that stuff has happened. Or that people are evil enough to do those types of things. I don't want to know. But... Hey, it's... I guess it's not just for content creators, you know? You get rich enough, you get famous enough, and you feel like you can do anything. Get away with it. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a saint and that everything I do is freaking perfect, and I've screwed up, I've made mistakes, and for the most part, I try to leave those things public. You know, I don't want somebody digging something up on me. I try to leave my mistakes public whenever I can. Like, yeah, I did this. I'm owning up to it, I'm letting you see it, and... I mean, nothing of that nature, but, like, you know, I leaving that stuff public. You know, I don't want people to have to dig stuff up on me. Like, I willingly present it to you and say, yes, I messed up. I did something bad. I did something I should not have done. And I'm sorry, and I'm gonna do better. Have you ever enjoyed the song of a Samsung washing machine? I have a Samsung washing machine, Dusky. It is quite the song. And you can control it from your TV. It's really cool. Can we make it a sound effect? Maybe. No, there's no shot that's copyrighted, right? No shot Samsung copyrighted the washing machine jingle? Is that a crazy statement? Is that a wild statement? I can't use my own member emotes? That's so sad. Oh, never mind. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can send member emotes that no longer exist. Oh. No, it won't let me. Okay. Oops. If I close... What if I close my chat box? And then I reopen my chat box. Will it let me do it then? Yes, it will. Alright. The yapping emote. Okay, well, that is kind of funny that someone would go through the effort to do that. Not gonna lie. I gotta respect the commitment, if nothing else. Is tomorrow really Thursday? It's kind of wild. I guess I'm not complaining, but, like... I should be getting my January YouTube check in the next week or so. My dod woo derped understunder, he's gegging for boboing stater thans on the wove. Oh, it's too late. I'm too tired. Oh, that should not be as funny as it is. Oh. Okay, so it's the image of the original text is my dog who doesn't understand he's begging for boiling water that's on the stove. But it says, my dod woo derped understunder, he's gigging for boboing stater thans on the wove. And I just think that's really humorous. Oh. Good joke, good joke, good joke. Oh wait, chat, I never mentioned this. It was the night I ended, I guess it would have been Among Us at like 3 in the morning. And I got 2.5 hours of sleep because I went to bed at like 5:30 and then got up and shoveled 2 flights of stairs and then went back to sleep and then woke up and then still somehow managed to stream that night. I posted a TikTok at 5 in the morning. That's probably the first time in a half decade that I posted a TikTok, but I posted a TikTok at 5 o'clock in the morning. Of all the things that I could have guessed I would have done before I went to bed, posting a TikTok would not have been what I would have guessed. But I barely use TikTok. I only have it because Gingy sends me stuff from time to time. But no, I posted, maybe I can show it. Hold on. Can I show it via the website? Am I logged in? Did it log me in? Hold on. How does one search? Fine, I agree to your terms of service. Yes, this is me. We're gonna watch my TikTok. We're gonna watch my TikTok from the other day that I posted at 5 in the morning. We can close the game now. I posted that at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Okay, to be fair, I've been getting a lot of that template of meme in my Instagram feed recently, and I wanted to make one myself, but I didn't want to edit the movement myself, so I was like, surely there's a template out there somewhere, and there was one on CapCut, so I downloaded CapCut just to get the template. Then I replaced it with just a random image I had in my phone, and we had this doesn't even give you the full picture because the price of the wholesale frozen tilapia is absurd. But yeah, 5 in the morning. Have a good day, Loon. I hope your internship goes well. Only my 4th TikTok ever, by the way. Severely outperformed like everything, and got 6 saves. 6 people saved that. So you know what? I can die a happy man. But yeah. Alright, it's about 1:45. I should probably go to bed. But thank y'all for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be live tomorrow. I'm thinking Gartic phone, but we'll see. And hopefully I'll be live a little bit earlier than tonight, but again, we'll have to see. But I love y'all. Have a great day. Have a great Lent if you are celebrating Lent. And God bless you all. Jesus loves you. Peace.